All right, so about 9 days ago, I did a live video on step one of what I'm doing to harvest these potatoes. And step one was I just cut off all of the greenery here. So I wanted to let them set in the ground to hopefully harden the skin a little better. And if you watch the other video, I showed how you can just rub the potato skin off real easy. Well, now seems like it's hardened up better, and it's just going to be a little more durable and keep the skin on better for washing and everything. So now let's go ahead and see what kind of amount of potatoes we can get out of this raised bed. So yeah, right there you can see the first. I already did a couple just to see how they were looking. Okay. There's two from that plant. That plant might have just done two. I did plant my potatoes closer together this year than I did last year, just to see what would happen. And that's an example of what happens. Some of you may have multiples that are smaller, but also there wasn't but two potatoes from that plant, but they were bigger. So, you know, you never know what you're gonna really get, but that was probably because I planted them so close together. See, here's some smaller ones. Here's the Here's a rotten portion that's left, I guess from the original seed potato. That's kind of nasty. Don't smell too good either. Oh, there's another little one. All right. Okay. Let's go to the middle. Right over here, let me move the camera. You can see, let me reposition this. You can see right here, we got a few off of this plant. You can see the little stems right here that are left. So see what we get off of this one. We might have just gotten three off of that one. Yeah. So we got 3 potatoes off of that plant. And let's move some dirt around. So yeah, there's definitely less potatoes on these. Oh, there's one from right here. I wonder if that was from this other plant. There's definitely less than last year. I think last year I had, well, there might be more than last year. I don't know. I have these planted close together, so I'm getting quite a few that are smaller. So I don't know. It might even out, but I did plant closer together this year, so ouch. Well, something just stabbed me. I don't know what that was. There's a potato there. There's one further down. There's a larger one. You see that? And see, there's some smaller ones that wanted to grow, but the plant started dying off. Okay, see another one right there. Boy, I don't know what it was that I stabbed my finger into, but definitely does not feel good. Okay, so yeah, I think that was all for that plant. And then we got the next one just right here beside it, so you can kind of see from that angle, scraping away, how you're gonna find the potato. Gives a nice side view. That looks like a larger one. Now, yeah, we got several right here. This one, I think, is from this plant. There's one right there. So yeah, you can kind of get a nice side view of how these are looking in the ground and what they're looking like. You know, they're not very deep. They stay pretty shallow up near the top. That's why I feel like it's convenient to grow potatoes in this raised bed rather than in the ground, because it's just kind of easier to mess with this dirt raised up a little bit, and I don't know, it's just sort of a convenient thing to do. Well, there's a decent sized right there. A few good ones. Let's see if this plant has any more. We still got the seed potato on the bottom there, kind of half rotten, but yeah, I don't think there's any more. Yeah, that's all for that plant. So we got 3 potatoes off that one plant. Again, this may be because I just planted everything so close just for testing it out. But I'm just gonna leave that side there for right now and continue down this way. I should have got my string out of the way. I was kind of using this stacked up as a fence to sort of hold in all the bushiness of the potato plants. I took all of them down except this one. Okay, so we got another one right here. Let's just move our dirt. There's one. Let me move the camera too. Okay. Looky there, we got 4 potatoes off that. I don't think there will be another one, just basing off of what I've found on each of them so far. But we'll see if there is any more. Oh, I was wrong. Just one more? Yeah. So there we go. Yeah, so that's all for that one. And that's another one right there, yeah. That is the one thing. If you cut your stems from the potato greenery, if you cut it too low, it might be difficult to kind of see where your plants were, to kind of know where you're wanting to dig. Let's just make sure they're sticking up high enough to identify if you're doing the method that I did with this, which is cutting off all the greens and then leaving it for like a week, leaving the potatoes in the ground for a week, and then coming back later, so that the skins have kind of hardened up a little bit, more durable. Let me move this a little closer. Okay, this one has decent potato size on it. Yeah, there's 4 nice sized potatoes off of that plant. And these are just regular white potatoes. So these are going to be really good to fry up and probably make mashed potatoes with them and all kinds of good stuff. Now what's really going to be good, like these little bite size, if you just, bake them, or you bake potatoes or fry them up like that, that'll be really good. All right, let me do one more for the video, so you can kind of see, what it looks like to harvest these potatoes. And I just wanted to do the part 2 of continuation from what I did last time, and just show what the potatoes were looking like. Yeah, see, this has several different that are small. So there's 2 larger ones and 3 smaller size that's worth keeping. So not too bad. See if there happens to be anything else. Nope. So yeah, that's what backyard potato harvesting is looking like. And it's kind of a chore to get them out of the ground, but I would definitely recommend doing them in a raised bed like this. This isn't that tall, maybe less than a foot tall, and it just kind of makes it easier to dig them out and everything. But yeah, highly recommend grow some potatoes. It's a nice kind of set and forget plant that put them in, and then you just wait a couple months or so and then go back and harvest them. No continuous harvest type of thing. It's just definitely something I recommend. Sure is fun. Thanks for watching.